Can we carry on now that we're out of energy? You see what happens, people? The daily energy suck. That's how it goes. As to control the tempo or whatever else, and that's how it usually goes. It's the same pattern. If you take a day off, it takes them 20 minutes to get back on their feet. Shit like that. But nothing should look like your shit. Nothing should sound like your shit. And if it does, then it's just not worth it. I don't know what you're adhering to or what you think is great. But things should sound the way they are. They should have sometimes things should have distorted mics, blurry cameras, chaos, artifacts of humanity. That's what you don't like is the anarchy of it. It's not even anarchy. It's just the best. It's just the best shit. It's a total counteractive measure to your bullshit. Nobody cares how you want it or how you think it should be. I'm not at your restaurant. I'm owned and operated independently. And I'm sick of your vibe suck. When your channel becomes a vibe suck and a buzzkill and a total killjoy and you don't even want to come to the platform anymore, why should it be that way? Your platform sucks. I obviously exploit it and just tear its uterine lining with my fingers. Well, did you do this to my daughter? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did that to your best girl. I did that to your daughter because that's the way you wanted it. That's the way you had to have it. Why do you think an industry even at one point embraced grunge or fucking just for marketing reasons to steer a trend? Or even things like punk rock invaded and the way or the things like hip hop or what? Why do you think that shit exists? However weak it is, or however powerful it is, it's a counteractive measure to cut through the doldrum and shake things up and give people a chance to make big money and cash in and carve a slot out for a new margin. Yeah, man, yeah. You're not thinking correctly. You make shit worse, you try to cover it up, and it's just pathetic. The vibe suck, though. That's the unforgivable sin, is the vibe suck. Where you think you got some kind of club, and I made your club, and I paid your dues, and I'm still paying your dues, and I gotta play the blues, because you want to put me in the doghouse, and you want to be in the house with my wife. No, I came to rape, pillage, like a fucking... Exactly. Like a fucking Viking invasion, burn it up like Valhalla, and that's it. I've given you chances to back off and shut the fuck up and stop the agenda or whatever. Nobody cares. You want to know the raw truth of it? The truth, here's the truth. No matter what I do, it won't amount to shit because I don't have the capital to make it worth a shit. And the chances of someone finding someone like me is like capturing lightning in a bottle or striking oil in the Antarctic. It's it's 1 in a million. Why are you here? What the fuck are you doing in the Antarctic? You're just gonna set up your tent next to mine and start showcasing your wares? You got some biker goods, you got some leather shits. What are you selling? You got some razzle dazzle? You selling paraphernalia and fucking stickers? You selling a culture over here at the little shop? Are you selling a culture? You want to set up next to me in the mall? You're a fellow marketer. This is the flea market. This is the Aberdeen Proving Grounds, Commonplace, Central Park for us motherfuckers. I'm not there. I'm the Birdman on a fucking bench, feeding fucking lots of birds. And you're the hobo that's wandering through the park like, why the fuck does he have so many birds around him? Because he's the Birdman, and he's the fucking word man, and he came to set it straight. Yeah, I'm loaded. I got a nice fat check. I worked all my life. I live at the Y, collect my money, and live privately. It's not for you. Yeah, I fuck your little girls on the way home from school. Where's your lunchbox? She left it at Thanato's house. Bring your lunchbox home after school, little girl. I left it at Thanato's house. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. She left her tampons at my house. She had to run down to the gas station to get more. You're not supposed to know about that. I mean, why are you be knowing about that? Hmm? What did you know about that? You're not supposed to know about that. How did you know? Everything's got to be the way it is. You make such a big deal out of shit. Listen, if you were anybody and you wanted to put me in your field, you wouldn't have to say these things. You would know what to do when I got there. You could look upon me and appraise me in a heartbeat and be like, oh yeah, like again, like under our controlled circumstances, we could really do something with him. And it's obvious he'll take direction. And it's once he gets there in the stratosphere, but you don't have anything like that. If you were a real motherfucker, you'd set up little hurdles for me to accomplish. You got to start paying. You got to reach deep and start jingling some change in that pocket. Like Grampy come to town. Ain't you got a Werther's in your pocket? Haven't you any Branches candy? Any grape candies, Grandpa? You come to the house empty-handed, you shaking change, teasing me all day? There you go, buckaroo. There you go. Granddad loves you. I get nothing from you? You piss-drunk bastard coming to the house with a wife beater and suspenders on? You want to crack the whip in my peaceful house, you piece of shit? I mean, well, you drunk Burt Young motherfucker coming into the house all drunk and disorderly? What is it, motherfucker? I want to fuck the little girl. You're drunk, Grandpa. Grandpa, you're fucking drunk. You could sleep on the porch or you can get the fuck lost. Ah, where's my little sunshine? She's in bed sleeping. That's my daughter, piece of shit. You're not touching my daughter. You can sleep on the porch. You drunk, piss drunk fucking cock. You can see. That's Adam Sandler, yeah. Duh. I mean, and you got to cite every source, and it's an eruptive. It's not only Adam Sandler. There's a million other motherfuckers I know that share the joke. But yeah, Grandpa, you want to come in the house? Yeah, where's my little sunshine girl? She's in bed. Where's her wife? That's the mental image I get of you. Sweat stain around your neck. With some beer muzzles. Hey, don't tell me anything. You're disruptive. You're disgusting. I pity you. I don't want any harm to come to you, but I fucking pity you. Your ego is so tiny. Blithering, blathering, drunken, crackhead piece of shit on my front porch smoking cigars and make me want to throw up. That's how I imagine you. Drunken fucking nephew or drunken uncle, that drunken retarded inbred cousin that you know? Do you really want to be that guy? Can't you fake it? Kind of motherfucker, I shouldn't have done it, but I hired him to be Santa Claus for Christmas. He came in, drunk as hell, touched the little girl on the titties. He couldn't control himself, drinking Ripple. Fucking buzzkill. Yeah. No, that's not the way to rock it right. That's not the way to do it. Yeah. No, little dick. You should leave it alone. And when you're addicted to the psychotic blatherings, that's what you're addicted to. Don't try to fight it. Just make sure your little girl has those braces on that I like, those silver braces. Alright? Spunk all over her face and in her eyes. Come in my eyes, Dada. That's what you bring out in me. Why is that? Could it be sexual abuse or physical or emotional abuse that brings that out of me? Your little daughter just got her silver braces for some reason. For some weird reason, you had to get insurance like that. I just came all over her blue eyes, mascara-laden eyelids and face, and into her fucking hair. Because you had to be a pig and come and shake that Gerber's dick at me like a drunken uncle. You should learn to control yourself, piece of shit. It's exhaustive.